Good morning, everyone, or late evening. Goodness, I hope you guys don't watch these videos before you go to sleep. I really don't. It's not healthy. Just save it. Wait till the next day. You don't want to take this stuff into your consciousness while you're going to sleep. So anyway, watch some other videos or meditate. Meditate your way into sleep. Align with your guides. Okay. With that said, I wanted to let you know that I posted this in the post section on my page, on my home page. If you scroll over, there's a post section, and this is where I drop things in that I think are really important. I got it from Libby over at Meister Tarot, and so I shared it from her post there. And it is, it's actually, it says 10-page, but it's actually a 15-page document because there's 5 pages of the request from Jane Doe, and I think Tiffany was in here too. I have to cover up some of the words because it's terrible about what happened, but they're asking for a protective order. This was from October 3rd, 2016. But so this has to do with 2 women, and it has to do with, but one woman is the one who is, one woman is the one who's proceeding against Trump and Epstein. And it spells out what they did to her, and it's just, it's so sad. It's so awful. But I recommend that you download it and read it, or just read it right there online. And remember, Don the Con is a convicted felon, 34 counts of felony, and a convicted rapist. And if it hadn't have been for Scrotus's immunity for him, he would, and the ridiculous lack of new laws, new amendments in our Constitution that could protect people from this monster, he wouldn't have been elected. And if it hadn't been for the hacking, oh my God. I mean, he is in no way our legitimate president, ever. And he's looking like this pig-eyed, vulva chin, shoulders up closer to his ears more than ever. My intention with the shuffling has to do with getting his health for the day, for Thursday, May 29th. But yeah, so this 79-year-old rapist, convicted felon, convicted rapist who likes 13-year-old models. The girl that wrote that, well, she was an adult because it happened in 1994. You can't tell. I'm pointing to the paper over there. It's not funny. But in 1994, it happened to her and another gal named Tiffany. And I think it might have been Tiffany Johnson or something. But anyways, I'm noticing his shoulders are up closer to his ears. And it's like, where's his neck? He's hunched over, looking like a pig, with Jeanine Pirro behind him while he's talking about, I don't know what he's talking about, honestly, except for the banners were up on the TV and it had something to do with Netanyahu and blah, 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 blah. Nothing but lies coming out of his face, and I can't stand to hear his voice. But she was looking like she had some extra plumped up whatever goes in to make lips pouty. Like, God. Okay, Trump, right there. So trying to keep things balanced a little bit, or a little more. He's probably on another level negotiating. It's always about negotiations. This guy has been out, and I know what you guys say, and I believe too, like he doesn't really work. He just golfs and grifts. Yeah, we can say that. But also, he's been out over 100 days of being back in office, over 80% of the time, they're saying. And and he's out so that he can grift. He's out in the media and he's out doing things with people. That's what this card's all about. Anything to grift. And it may also be his problem with Pootie, you know. Yeah, I'm going to read on his on their relationship tomorrow, my live stream. So I'm doing this video Wednesday about 10:30 in the morning. Tomorrow, please join me at noon Pacific time if you can make it. I'd love to have you there. And I have this time, I think, 21 questions. 21 fucking questions. So anyhow, Putin and Trump's relationship will be one. But Two of Pentacles has to do with negotiation, time management, trying to get priorities straight, spinning two plates, you know. What's going to drop, you know? And is he really, maybe this is just him being the jester for Putin, because, you know, he's Putin's little pimp. Putin has pimped him out because he's obliged, remember? He's obliged to follow his orders. So there's that. Now, on the, looking at it from a health perspective, this is somebody who's very, well, it's not reversed. I can't say he's terribly unbalanced today, but, you know, it does, because it's Jupiter in Capricorn, it can be problems with arthritis and joints that are swollen. You know, if there's an excessive buildup around the joints, you know, weird things like hammer toes, things like that. You know, like the joints that go, they don't go in the right direction. Oh, it's sad when people have those. But I'm not sad for him. I'm sad for other people that go through that. They do have shoes, or I mean, they do have special orthotic little braces that they can use nowadays. Maybe that's why he's always walking weird. Maybe he does have something like that going on. So, okay. His challenge with the Three of Wands reversed is that he's not making any progress. He's not getting what he wants from Putin. When this card comes through reversed, it has to do with somebody who is not planning things well. They're plowing over other people. There's just so much around wanting to be better than others. Problems with the hair, neck, head, all of that, hair loss and inflammation, high blood pressure, and strokes. So he's got another stroke cooking in there, and we know that he's had a few already. So that may be what takes him out. You know, he does have a Sun conjunct Uranus, and that does rule the nervous system, and there's only so much you can get away with. So anyway, failed plans, out of options, lack of foresight, fear of change, and the hair problems. He can't cover up that bald spot anymore. That's all over the back. He's got his little hair plugs in the front, but this scalp reduction surgery needs to be done again. And go ahead, go have some surgery. Yes, please. All right, in the morning, well, he's got a happy cup of something. And with the Queen of Swords, you know, Janine Pirro is well, actually, there's a couple different ways this could be. Janine Pirro is a Gemini, but this could also be an adept, you know, physician who has pins, needles, things that go in to hydrate him. Maybe he has a hydration appointment, an intravenous hydration appointment full of some extra nutrients, you know. Somebody's poking him. Or he's overflowing, gushing love at a Gemini woman, or I don't know if it would. I mean, we know for sure it's not. It is absolutely not Kamala. And I don't know how he feels really about Linda McMahon, like the dumbest woman on the planet that's in charge of our education department, that she's tanking. But I feel like Laura Loomer or Janine Pirro or both of them, or a nurse. Okay. Whoa. Okay, no matter what women are around him, ED problems and big changes, low energy and big physical changes. I don't have the Ten of Swords, but when I was shuffling earlier, it was at the bottom, but then that was, when I was just allowing for reversals, and it was upright, but we'll see if it comes through. We have the Lunatic card again for the evening, the drugs card. Well, I should go a little further into this. This one is straight out ED when it comes to health and low energy. The Death card is, all those body parts I was talking about the other day. It's ruled by Scorpio, so we're talking about all the elimination organs. His big, beautiful mouth that looks just like his, what? Oh, God. So disgusting. So, yeah, I don't really feel called to speak anything more about that. There's just too much there that's together that makes, reinforcing each other. Those two cards are reinforcing each other. The moon is didn't we get this yesterday, the day before? This is his insecurity, his deep inner insecurity, which is why he uses drugs to get him going, and, the addiction. And you can only imagine what it's done to his guts over the years. This, because it's ruled by Pisces, we're in the realm of the lymphatic system. This is a card for addictions. This is a card for cancers. This is a card for sleep issues and problems with the feet. So, yeah. Maybe he's really going insane, I mean, he already is, but obviously it's worse. Okay. Oh, yeah. Also, it's not the Judgment card, but it certainly could be in there. We're talking hauntings, things that keep you up at night. The Four of Swords reverse, I mean, just look at that. It's like you're falling on your own swords. His swords are the vicious words that he uses all the time and the things that he does. If you read that document that I held up in the beginning, it's awful what he said to Jane Doe or Joan Doe, or we don't know what her real name is. Yeah. So anyway, but with the Four of Swords reversed, when it comes to the health, it's like, you're not sleeping. You don't get to rest. It's restless nights, restlessness trying to get to sleep. Somebody who's super burned out, they just cannot rest, or they're refusing not to. When it's reversed on like the physical level, this is somebody who's not upright. Maybe he's just trying to go to sleep early and he can't. Maybe this is his horizontal evening Thursday night. I don't know. But with the Death card, the moon, big changes in the unconscious realms, because he's never done any deep soul work ever. Doesn't even question those types of things. Doesn't even look at that. But yeah. So also, because Jupiter in Libra, Jupiter can heal, but can also be excess. Libra has to do with balance, the need for balance. What we have here when it comes through reversed is high blood pressure And maybe, I don't know if he has diabetes. I know for sure it's, he's being treated for for hardening of the arteries. So maybe there's high blood pressure issues as well. That's, maybe pills for that. But anyway, it's like non-ambulatory when you see this card reversed. Just think in terms of not being upright and being able to move around. Later in the evening, maybe he finally carks it and his family's around him, I don't know. We've got the Ten of Pentacles and the Fool card. So, and it's upright, so it could be, maybe he does really have a hard night, and some of his family members come around just because they're kind of concerned. It's like now they're so waiting for a will to pay out. They're so waiting for a family trust to pay out. Yeah. But okay, on the level of health, because that's what the cards are focusing in on. That's why they come through the way they do. It's not reversed, but so all I can really say about this now, because it's not reversed with the Ten of Pentacles, is that he does have the best health care. But also with the Fool, it's again, because it's ruled by Uranus, we are talking the nervous system. So that's the real thing that's going on. It's the problems with his nervous system. And of course, strokes, are the result of that. Okay, let's see what was on the bottom for the 2 cards for the Foundation. Yeah, it's like women that support him, and it's all about the money and the wealth. He just focuses on women and money. The Knight of Pentacles reversed is my hired mercenary card. Whew, okay. So with the Nine of Pentacles, for looking at the perspective of health, this is, I don't know if he has thyroid problems, but it certainly can be. It's not reversed, but it's, both of these cards, these two right here, the 9 and the 10, if they were reversed, like if I just did a bad card flop when I was shuffling, these could be this one can be a big health event, and this one can be a hospital stay. So I'm wondering, and then also too, like this one could be some kind of reactions to prescriptions. Now, the Knight of Pentacles coming through reversed, this is intestinal problems and an acute, on the level of health, this is an acute illness. So, wow, with the Death card. Wow, with these two cards. I mean, if these two would have come together like this, well, but they're in the same spread. Four of Swords and the Death card, that would do it. I mean, usually you're looking for for me, I'm looking for the Death card and the but then again, this one too, he's down. But for dirt nap time, I'm looking for the Death card and the Ten of Swords, usually. I'll take the Four of Swords. Death card lined up with the Eight of Swords would be, the stroke that's so bad he's paralyzed in his body. I don't, like, is this the day? Like, is this actually the day? Let me use the Lennies real quick. Like, is this a really bad health day for him? Whew. Well, there's a woman who's hiding something for him that's really important. So this up here, it's a woman who's committed to like the foundation of his social persona And yeah, all the this could be a nurse that has the prescription meds for the old age, you know, the crap he's going through. Yeah, no, I'm not seeing it. He's looking at different options, trying to make decisions. Yeah, I mean, he's toxic. The extremely toxic heart with the dirt nap. That's what's going to get him. These are at the bottom. I told you guys, I told you a long time ago, when this happens, I'm going to have a hard time calling it, because it's going to be like, oh, please, could this finally be it, when we're rescued from, you know, the throes of Hitler? This guy's Shitler, but okay, we'll wait and see. Bye. Take good care.